Now, I want you to look at the prophetic element. For as often as you eat this bread and drink this cup, now this is what we're focusing on, proclaim Christ. This is the service where everybody says something to the Lord. It's a command that all of us participate if you're a born-again believer. We're supposed to proclaim, each of us, the Lord's death, notice, until he come. The whole idea of communion is Jesus is not partaking in communion anymore. Do you remember in Matthew 26:26, he starts going through and he says, at the end of his whole, this is my body, which is given for you, this cup is the new covenant in my blood. Do you know what he tagged on there? And I will never partake of this again, communion, until I drink it with you in heaven. Jesus is abstaining from celebrating communion until every one of his children, us, make it home. That's one of the reasons why we believe the Bible teaches the security of the saints. The security of the saints is not based on how hard I'm holding on to the Lord. It's how firmly he holds on to me. And the fact that he is going to safely get every one of his truly born-again children home. And so he said, I want you to remember every time you celebrate this meal that you're proclaiming the Lord's death. What we're really focusing on tonight is the implications of what his death did. And the more that we proclaim that, the stronger our spiritual lives will be. The more you preach the gospel to yourself, the greater your spiritual life and my spiritual life becomes.